Hello, happy Monday. So today's musing is an interesting one. We are talking all about honesty. So we've received mixed messages as we've grown as to being honest, right? It's like honesty is the best policy. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. White lies, right, are like meant to be friendly, and nothing wrong with a little white lie to make somebody feel better, right, is what we're always taught. So we're kind of given like this misinformation, then we're just expected to navigate through it and charter through and know whether or not we're supposed to be honest or not, right? It's kind of like, it's weird because often growing up we see people around us maybe lying, giving other companions, or even maybe it happened with your parents. Like your dad maybe made a comment about how dumpy your mom looks in her outfit and then compliments her on it in front of you as a child, and you're like, he just told me one thing and now he's projecting something else on mom. Is he being honest? So we're given kind of like this misinformation, this conflicting information as we're growing up, and it gets us into a position as adults where we're not really sure. Hey Alex, thanks for the love. Where we're not really sure whether or not we are meant to be honest, whether or not we can actually legitimately be upfront, no bullshit in our responses with our friends, family, significant other, whatever it may be. And a lot of times when we are honest with others, it's interpreted as like, wow, she's a bitch, or like, wow, I can't believe they just said that to me. Like, wow, gives me a really negative impression of that person, leaves a bad taste in my mouth. But is it honest? Are they choosing to have that reaction based on honesty? So anyways, long story short, in the last few weeks, mostly because of attending Ascension Leadership Academy, I've become 100% honest in all areas of my life, whether or not my friends, family, significant other want to hear it. Because, first of all, ain't nobody got time for bullshit, in my opinion. Like, life is way too short to just be navigating and giving people misinformation for the sake of giving misinformation. To simply be telling somebody what they want to hear for the sake of just telling them what they want to hear, like, you and I both know that's a waste of everybody's time. So the way that I've approached it recently, and I would encourage you guys to do the same, is to really just be upfront in what you want to project on the person. So I'm going to give you a few different examples, and this will just help to guide you through your conversations that I know you're going to be having, because it's really important when we start aligning with ourselves and our own personal value. If we're of integrity and if we're truthful people, it's really difficult to then be speaking mistruths in the world. It doesn't resonate with us. It doesn't feel good. So a few situations. Recently, one of my lenders called me. Great lender. He does amazing work. He had exciting news. He was switching to a different lending company. I found out what the lending company was. My clients have had really negative experiences with that lending company. Does it mean he's going to do a poor job? No. He's probably going to rock it for that company, do an exceptional job. But instead of feeding him the BS of, yeah, I'll call you, it'll be great, we'll continue doing business together, which is what my response would have been probably 3 to 6 months ago. I told him, I was like, that is amazing. I am so beyond happy for you in this new adventure and new experience, but I'm going to be really upfront with you about something. Can I be honest? And I asked, can I be honest with you? And he said, sure. What's going on? And I said, Eddie, I'm really pumped, like stoked about this new move for you. But I don't support the lending company that you're moving to, and I'm going to be upfront with you and telling you that this is going to be the end of our relationship. I'm not going to be bringing you any deals right now as you are working with that company. And he was like, oh, I really appreciate that. Thank you for being upfront with me. Beautiful. We move on. We're still friends. It's amazing. There's no hard feelings around me telling him that I'm going to feed him business and then not call him for 6 months, because that's BS. He's going to anticipate my calls. He's going to anticipate my clients, and they're not going to come. So instead I was honest up front, and he set the expectation. We were able to move on and still be friends. It's beautiful. We still have a great relationship. Are we business relationship? No, but we're friends. That's all that matters. I just had a conversation. This is the last example because I got to run. But my friend has been giving me, we've been talking almost daily about a relationship situation that she's in, and it's not a nourishing relationship for either party. It's as it stands right now. It could be a beautiful relationship. I support them fully, even though shit is happening right now. But the problem was she was calling me every single day, and I was giving her the same advice every single day. And she wasn't really applying it. And in the phone conversation, one morning she called me, we had the same conversation, and I said, can I be honest with you? I have some feedback. Are you open to receiving it? She said, yeah, shoot. And I was like, awesome. And I told her, I said, I want to be here for you. I love you more than anybody else. And because of that, I'm probably the only one who's going to tell you this. I love getting your phone calls. I want to talk to you every day. I want to talk to you about this every day, but I also want to see progress. And right now I'm seeing you in the same spinning circle, like tornado of awfulness with your significant other, and you're not applying any of the advice I'm giving you, and it's useless for you and for me, and it's a waste of time. And I love you too much for you to continue to sabotage yourself in disregarding my advice because you know what needs to be done, and instead you continue to and that feedback for her, while she started hysterical crying, and it was difficult for her to hear it. I started crying. It was difficult feedback for me to give. But without honest feedback, there's honestly no progress. And I could have sat there and listened to her for the next 3 weeks, as many of her other friends may. And I will continue to listen to her. Of course, I'm always here for her. But the difference being is that I'm such a good friend that I am committed to being honest with her, because I don't like seeing her in pain. And without progress, there's going to continue to be pain. She knows that, I know that. This is how we work through the pain. So I'm just encouraging you guys, if there's things happening in your life right now that you're holding yourself back from being honest on, dude, life is too short for that. Your friends are relying on you. They love you for the fact that you're going to be honest with them and always have their best interest in mind. So do them that favor. Hold your friends to a high enough standard, even if they don't hold themselves to that standard, that you're not going to feed them the bullshit they want to hear. You're going to feed them the honesty that they need to hear and that they get to hear from you. It's going to be amazing. Believe me. Just had a conversation, offered my sister amazing advice. Maybe I should tag her in here so that she can talk about the fact that she had an amazing breakthrough around honesty when she'd been dealing with something that had left a really negative and nasty taste in her mouth. And she dealt with it head on, the uncomfortable way, momentarily, and then I got a text about an hour later that says, "That went awesome. I am so excited because we're totally on the same page now. She was not angry as I thought she was going to be. It wasn't, while it was difficult in the moment, it wasn't after. And now our relationship is beautiful." That makes my heart sing. That's what I want for all of you people too. So I love you guys. Hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Let's talk. If you're holding yourself back from giving honest feedback, let's talk about what's in the gap for you, because that's a choice that you are making to hold out on your friends and to not be as good of a friend as you could be by withholding your honesty. So don't do your friends that disservice. You are far too good a person for that. Love you guys. Bye.